What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. In this video today, I'm kind of frustrated, but at the same time, it's just something that just keeps happening at the moment. And this is Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. We've had official ESRB ratings, and I will actually bring that up on screen right now. As you can see here, you can see Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Sony Interactive Entertainment. They've obviously done the grading for the game and the ratings and stuff. So this, in my opinion, I just want to go back full screen here for a second. We'll get into the article in a minute, but this game absolutely does not need a remaster, especially the fact that they're talking about doing a PC remaster as well, which you can already just crank up the settings, crank up the resolution to flipping like 8K on a 4090. So I don't know what that's going to entail, whether they're going to add like real-time ray tracing to these games, but this to me, I'm a PlayStation guy, right? You guys know I enjoy PlayStation. That's my primary place to play. But in the end of the day, I can't support this kind of stuff. I think it's getting a little ridiculous with the games that are now just being remastered, when the games already have been patched to run better on a PlayStation 5. We've already had this whole discussion with Last of Us 2. Now, Last of Us 1, I think, was valid. That was a really nice upgrade to PlayStation 5, and even a lot of people at that are frustrated with that. But for me, Last of Us Part 1 was a very, very good upgrade, in my opinion. Last of Us 2 was kind of stupid. You paid for this upgrade, and then at the end of the day, the game already performed great because they already patched it and you weren't getting any boost to any performance. The gain you had was so tiny, and this is yet another one. So let's read through this. Let me zoom in a little bit more so you guys can actually read this a little bit clearer with me if you would like to see it, which I think a lot of people do. Back in 2022, we broke a story on how Sony was remaking Horizon Zero Dawn. At the time, it was a bit fuzzy whether it was a full-on remake or if it was just being remastered. Well, it seems we have the answer to that, as the Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered ESRB rating has surfaced. Rated T for teen. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is listed for PS5 and PC, and has the following summary of ESRB on the website. Now, I just want to note as well that I actually love Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a phenomenal franchise in my opinion. A lot of people don't necessarily share that opinion, but I really, really enjoyed it. Anyway, we don't need to read this because we know the game, we know the title, it's going to have the same rating. I don't even know why it needs to be re-rated when the game is going to be the same, just enhanced. Chances are an announcement is right around the horizon. So obviously we're going to be hearing about a state of play. There's rumors it's going to happen in the next week, and we should be hearing in the next couple of days as to when that's going to be. Some people are speculating it's going to be like late this week or early next week, so just that's another rumor there for a second. But Horizon Zero Dawn was originally released back on the PlayStation 4 in February 2017 to critical acclaim, and it was followed up by an expansion titled The Frozen Wilds that was pushed out in November of the same year. Since then, we've gotten its sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, which was released in 2022, and it also got an expansion titled Burning Shores that was released in 2023. All stuff we know about, and that's what kind of all they say in the article. But all we know right now is that this game has been rated. Now, first of all, I would love to hear you guys' opinion on this because I can imagine it's not going to be positive. As I said, this game has already been patched. In fact, let's go to Google here and let's type in Horizon Zero Dawn PS5 Resolution. Right? Let's have a little look. So, Horizon Zero Dawn is an action. I wish it would get rid of this stuff because this is really frustrating. Anyway, I'm going to read it to you because I can see it. Horizon Zero Dawn is an action role-playing game for PS4 developed by Guerrilla Games. We know this. Horizon Zero Dawn for PS4 is backwards compatible with PlayStation 5, offering a single graphics display mode running in 2160C resolution at 60 FPS. I don't know if that means upscaled or something. So this is already running at 4K on the PlayStation 5. So it already looks great, right? It already looks great. Now, part of me is like, did they do this for PS5 Pro so they can just have a better version of the game with new lighting? On PS5, it's probably going to have like 1440p, and then in like quality mode, it'll be like native 4K on 30 FPS on the base PS5 with like maybe some ray traced lighting in the actual world and stuff. But to me, like, I just don't see this being something that's required right now, especially for a paid upgrade. Now, the only thing we can hope for from this, for those people who would like to dive back in and play this game upgraded, right, is that it's going to be kind of similar to Last of Us 2, where you can just pay a smaller fee for the upgrade. I think that the nice thing Sony should do is absolutely just patch these games for PS5 and PS5 Pro with these enhancements for free for the fans, but realistically we're all expecting too much there if we think that that's ever going to happen, because they see people like Nintendo re-releasing a game at basically the same frame rate or worse in some cases from their old games and just re-enhancing it for the Switch. Like, they see that, and they see that they're charging full price or decent amounts of money for it, and they see that it's successful because these games always sell in the end of the day because people buy them. Right, this is what happens, and this is the problem. People buy it and expect it not to happen again, and it's going to keep happening. And myself included. I'm not talking about everybody else. Me too. Like, I will probably buy this game when it's on sale, or the pack, or the enhancement, or whatever it is, so that I can go back and play and definitely test this game. And at the end of the day, I'm going to want to, when I want to replay this game, play it in the best way possible, and that will be via this patch. So people like me and everybody else who will actually probably buy this add-on is the problem. And unfortunately, it's just the way it is, and it's kind of frustrating because they keep doing it, but at the same time they've worked out they can get sales. But for me, in my opinion, I don't even think I will actually get this. I want to see what the enhancements, of course I can't judge yet because I want to see what the enhancements are. Forbidden West looks so much better than Zero Dawn in my opinion, so if they can bring this up to that, then great. That's really, really good. But I think I might do a little thing tonight where I dive back into the original Zero Dawn, just have a look at the thing and just see how I feel about it. I think from what I remember, it plays great on PlayStation 5. It played great on PS4, to be honest, but the PC version, that's what's bothering me the most. It's not been on PC that long. Horizon Zero Dawn PC release. Sorry guys, I'll share the screen. So it's been on PC as of 2020. So within 4 years, they're going to do a remaster to PC. I don't know how well that's going to go down and sell on the PC community, because in the end of the day, this is something that's just, they can already flick these settings up. There's probably mods you can add to make this thing look even better. But at the end of the day, we have to wait and see what actually comes of this. We need to know like what it's going to look like. Are they going to bundle things in? Maybe they'll do something where they sell Horizon Zero Dawn and maybe, I don't know, the DLC in one pack and the second game added in or something, or maybe it's going to be to do with the Lego game that's coming out. I'm not sure, but in my opinion, this is not a good thing. It's disappointing to see that they're charging again for something like this. I don't know. I think everybody's going to be disappointed. I cannot support this, even though I may buy it eventually on sale. I'm not going to buy it at launch, of course, because it's just silly. I will not pay full price for this upgrade. I've played the game like twice, I think, so it's not something I'm urgently required to go back and play. But in like a few years, I tend to like going back after years and playing franchises. Like, I'll probably play Zero Dawn, then straight away after do Forbidden West, because I like to just relive the story before like the third title comes out. That's just something I like to do. And then I'll probably like upgrade the patch because I'm going to replay it. So that's something that I'll do. But at the end of the day, I think this is just in general silly and disappointing to see that PlayStation keeps doing this. What are we going to get next? We're going to get like a Forbidden West patch in another 2 years. Like, is that going to be upgraded again as well? I don't know. I feel like they just kind of do this thing where they got the list of PS4 games. They've seen that Nintendo does it with their games, and they just re-release them on the Switch. And they'll probably do the same in the Switch 2 as well. And they're seeing that, and they've learned, right, every PS4 game that was in that generation will just re-bring out in this generation. And then going into PS6, let's just redo them all again. Sorry, I hit my mic. Let's just redo them all again, every single generation, and someone will buy it. Doesn't take a lot of effort from us, so we're making money on that. I think that's what they think, and I think that's what they've learned. But maybe it's going to tie into some sort of like a bit like Fallout 4. They're going to tie it into the series, and maybe they'll patch the game, and there's going to be like a Horizon series or something launching. I think there is actually a Horizon series coming out, so maybe they're trying to tie it in with that, and here's a nice update for you to go back and replay the game. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think these things should all be free, in my opinion. You've already paid for the game, and you've got a new console and a system. I don't see why it needs to be paid. But to me, the fact that there is a PC upgrade also does say to me that maybe this enhancement is going to be bigger than we think, because it's going to be above the settings that are on PC. So I don't know. Let's see. Let me know what you think down below, but disappointing overall. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.